Some breaking news now coming in from the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has addressed the issue of this bulldozer justice that has been seen in many states and asked how can a house be demolished in such a way. The Supreme Court came down heavily on the bulldozer justice, questioning how a house can be demolished just because it belongs to an accused in a criminal case. Appearing for the petitioner, senior advocate Dushyant Dave sought direction from the court to ensure that bulldozer justice is not meted out across the country. Well, let's go across to NDTV, Sunil Prabhu, for more on this. And Sunil, this is something, we've been reporting on for several years now, in fact, and now the Supreme Court are questioning this bulldozer justice that we've seen taking place in many parts of the country.
That's right, Gargi. In fact, a lot of conversation today and to and fro between Dushyant Dave as well as the Solicitor General. But I think the Supreme Court, the bench headed by Justice Gawai and Justice Vishwanath, making it clear that, they would like to ensure guidelines pan-India are done with respect to what is happening in Uttar Pradesh so that, this does not become a norm. And it's in that context that they've had that they will issue guidelines and look for submissions. They've asked, and if required, they'll put a amicus. They've asked Mr. Nachikat Joshi to, correlate all the suggestions that have come, and this can be, go forward. Mr. Mehta himself saying we will resolve it. No third-party intervention is required. But I think they are very clear that, as Justice Gawai pointed out in his order, that, a grievance that has been done needs to be addressed of this kind, because it's just not going to carry on and go forward. So we will definitely, as you rightly pointed out, how can anybody's property be demolished like this, be it a convict or even an accused? And it's in that context they will, try and give suggestions across the country so as to ensure that this bulldozer justice is looked at, because as they pointed out, even if a convict is convicted, you just can't bulldoze his house. There has to be a certain norms and procedure, and this bulldozer justice has not gone down well with the Supreme Court.